What is good, everybody? I'm back. I mean, it's the same day as the last video, as y'all can probably tell. Guess what? We talk about JOKIC. We talk about Embiid. We talk about Giannis. We're talking about the MVP discussion for the 2022 NBA season. So, Nikola Jokic really might make history and win another MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 32, 12, and I think it was 6. Jokic averaging 24.9, so 25, 10, and 11, or 10 and 10. One of those. Triple-double. Come on. It's Jokic. He's averaging a triple-double. So, I personally didn't think Jokic deserved it his first year. Definitely think Giannis could have did a three-peat. Then Jokic would be working on his second one right now. But they did, do the voters fatigue thing with Giannis. It's kind of unfair. But now, for Jokic, they kind of want to, he is averaging a triple-double. He's the number 1 seed. Yeah. But you gave it to him before when he wasn't. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Last year, he deserved it. No MPJ. No Jamal Murray. 100% earned it. 100%. That team was not supposed to be in the playoffs. So, now that he's the number 1 seed, I guess there's really no argument against it because he is the number 1 seed in the West. And the West is super stacked. I know it's All-Star break is literally happening right now. As I'm recording this, it's halftime though. I'm not trying to watch the performance. I do think Joel Embiid has a running, but the only thing that holds Joel Embiid down is Harden. I'm not saying he literally holds him down. He takes away touches from Embiid, but he also does facilitate a lot, so he does take pressure off, so they can't force a double. And Embiid has shown that if they do double him, he's gonna kick it out. He's gonna pass. It's not like he's not a passer. He can dribble the ball. He can look behind me. He's doing midi pull-ups. He does post fades. He shoots threes. He had a step back 3 on Jokic. He got like 40 something points, and he absolutely dominated Jokic this year. I don't know if they play again. I would have to check the schedule, but I definitely think that Jokic, I think he's definitely gonna win it, and this is a huge part of history because it only has been done a certain amount of times. You really have to dominate the NBA to win 3 MVPs in a row, back to back to back, and people have to love you. You can't mess up outside the sport. Can't mess up inside the sport. You have to just play some basketball. You know what I mean? Sorry for the dog in the back. He's all the way upstairs. I can't believe this mic's picking it up. And then that thing behind me, it's just a dehumidifier, so that's probably what you're hearing. But I do have an argument for Giannis here because I'm going to pull up Giannis' stats here. So my argument here for Giannis is just going to be the fact that he is one game. He's only one game behind the Celtics. They are 41-17. Celtics are 42-17. Nuggets are 41-18. So, Giannis is getting the job done. They have won 12 straight going into the All-Star break. He hasn't had Chris Middleton all season. All season he hasn't had Chris Middleton. And then they gave Jokic MVP last year, and they weren't even the number 1 seed. I know he didn't have Jamal, but Giannis doesn't have. He just got Chris Middleton back 2 weeks ago, I would say. Today's February 19th. As benefit of the doubt, probably a week ago they got him back, and he's still not even. Okay, so Jamal Murray, he's never been an All-Star, and I don't want to knock on the guy because he did have the torn ACL, which he's coming back from. He looks like he's actually injured since February 5th. His last game was February 4th. He had 41. Against the Hawks. Wow. Jamal Murray is definitely an all-star caliber player. He dropped 41 here, 33, 32, 22. He averages 20 on 46% field goal percentage, 40% from 3. Like him and Chris Middleton, they're both all-star caliber players. Middleton obviously made it there twice. Now, that's my biggest point on the Giannis take, is that they do have a better record. They'd be first in the West if it wasn't for the Boston Celtics. And Tatum himself is an MVP candidate that I think is higher than Joel, but I do think the Celtics team is really stacked. So I don't really want to put Tatum up there with those three names. It's definitely Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic. This is a really, really big man year. It's kind of crazy to me that it's all big men that are getting nominated now. And it's because they're so versatile. Jokic, a center, is taking up the ball, passing the ball. He averages a triple-double. I know triple-doubles, they aren't as crazy as they used to be because of Russell Westbrook. But I still feel like he needs some credit for averaging a triple-double, you know what I mean? But I still think Giannis is doing more for his team than Jokic is. And I know that's kind of crazy to say based on the stats, but Giannis is averaging 32, 12, and 6. That's a lot for a guy that barely shoots threes. That's a mediocre three-point shooter. Come on, man. He's getting better, but he's not average. He's definitely a below-average three-point shooter. And for a guy to be able to dominate, be the number 2 seed in the East, he would be number 1 in the West. I think it's Giannis, Jokic. And that's how it's been the last 4 years. So I definitely think it's between them two. I'm going to lean more towards Giannis. We're going to have to wait to the end of the season to really see what's going on and who I'll actually pick, because I'm probably going to make a video talking about all the awards and things like that. But as of right now, Giannis is my MVP. Giannis is my MVP. If y'all want to argue with me, argue in the comments. Let's talk. I'm not going to, go crazy. Let's just talk in the comments. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.